Hi, it's Rob from Monday Music Mayhem, and in this quick little video, I'm going to be showing you how you can come up with the kind of guitar work that you might find in bands such as Radiohead or Everything Everything, that kind of glitchy, non-standard, the pedal boards as long as a mile type sound, and you don't really need all those pedals. All you need is a few simple logic tricks. So here we go. I've created a little bit of a track. Here's some very boring drums. Just using a Logic drummer, nothing too fancy. I've recorded a synth, which is just some kind of ambient, backgroundy type stuff to give some body to the track. There's some bass. Nothing too fancy again, just a Logic stock kind of soft synth. But onto the guitars, which is the reason that we are here. So I'm going to play the guitars that I've recorded, and any guitarists out there among you will know that these guitar parts are rubbish. So the kind of purpose of this video is to show you that if you've not got that killer guitar solo idea in your head, you can kind of find it by using the kind of tracking in Logic and using the way that it stacks up your takes, the comping feature, and just using that in an interesting way to come up with the idea for you in a way which is really inspirational and can sound entirely different to any playing that you would do naturally. So here are some really, really rubbish guitar solo lines. Here's take one. So as you can see, nothing in any way that resembles a good guitar solo. And it's just a Fender Telecaster straight into an interface, so it sounds rubbish. Here is take two, which is equally as bad. So I've left loads of space and nothing really adds up or sounds like it should go together. Take three. Again, my first guitar solo, and take four. So you get the idea, and in context with the rest of the band, pretty rubbish sounding guitar solo. So all I'm going to do first and foremost is get that kind of glitchy, you're standing on all your pedals at once thing, by going through and just very randomly cutting it in to the takes like this. So taking a bit from each, not really following any kind of pattern at all. I'm just finding bits of audio that look like they might be transients or bits where I've played, and I'm just dotting them around. Now you'll see from doing this, what you get is the kind of effect as if you kind of stood on a delay pedal on the latch feature, or maybe if you were using the kind of pedal that pitches your guitar up or down in interesting ways. This is the kind of effect that you might get from one of those pedals just using the Logic comping. So the better half there is definitely the second half. And as mentioned, doing this at random, sometimes you can have happy accidents. So I'm going to say that the latter half there sounded cooler, a bit more like I don't know, maybe a guitar part or something that somebody intended to play. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut into that, get rid of the first bit, and then just loop the second half. Then I'm going to go into the Logic electric guitar and bass amp sims. I'm going to find myself maybe a crunch guitar, anything really. Why not go for old combo? Why not? Let's see how that sounds. Bit too much reverb for me. There you go. What about Shivering Indie? Yeah, again, not that good. Let's find a different one. I think maybe the Brighton Slapback. Now, I imagine this has some kind of delay on it. Aha. See, now we're talking. So it's kind of a little bit more Johnny Greenwood now. And what we're going to do is add to that by putting a fairly savage kind of compressor onto the whole thing to make the guitars sound really, really squashed. So we'll just see how that sounds. Cool. So it's starting to sound like the kind of guitar work that we're chasing. And then from there, it's really up to you. Playing around with guitars is a lot of fun. A lot of guitarists have kind of pitch pedals. So there's electro harmonics do something called a POG or a polyoctave generator. That's a really popular pedal to pitch your signal up or down. So we could try seeing what this guitar sounds like with a bit of a pitch shift on it. So usually the pitch shifters will do full octaves up or down. So we can try that first and foremost. We'll just have a 50% signal. That's quite cool. Great. So it's starting to come together, and I like where we're heading. And I think one final thing that we could do is add the kind of multi effects plugin, Fat Effects, and have a play around there. This might be a useless exercise, but it might be brilliant. And we could put something rhythmic in, which again will give us more of a kind of stuttered effect on the guitar. So let's see what this sounds like. A bit much. Do you know, that's a bad decision, and I'm going to go back. So I think we were probably in a good place to start with, and there is definitely such thing as over egging the pudding. So from what was really, really boring sounding guitar that was just recorded at random with no discernible part, what we've got is this kind of glitchy, pretty interesting sounding guitar, and it's just come from Logic and the kind of intuitive stuff that you can do by using the comping in a way which you would not normally use comping. So here is our Radiohead Everything Everything style guitar. and I hope you enjoyed this video. Matty and I live on Monday at 6 p.m. for more mayhem. Have a good week.